Hello everybody, my name is John Vincent. Welcome to Tampa Bay Buccaneer Radio. It is week 16 in the NFL and we are 2 games away from the playoffs. Tampa Bay looks to battle for the division or a wild card spot. They are sitting at 10-4 coming into week 16 and they are playing the 8-6 Carolina Panthers on the road.
So,
Right now in the division standings, sorry Ryan, Buccaneers are 10-4, Panthers are in 3rd place at 8-6, and in 1st place the Saints are 11-3. Buccaneers are in 2nd place right now.
But if you remember correctly, the Buccaneers did beat
the Saints in New Orleans. So I say the Buccaneers have a great chance to take away the division from the Saints in week 17.
I strongly agree with you.
And the thing about that game is, though, it could be what happened with Atlanta. Atlanta did want to come in to Tampa Bay and take a win. It could be the same thing. They might want to march into Tampa Bay and take a win. As they kick off and get underway here, Huff to return. Takes out of the end zone about 5 yards deep. Gets down to the 25 yards short of the touchback marker. And we will get this offense underway with Jameis Winston leading. So this high octane offense.
So what is
throws it to Johnson, and that'll be a gain of about 2. Ryan, you were saying?
So what is Tyrese's strategy?
Minimize the turnovers because his defense is amazing.
All right, 2nd and 9 for the 22. Winston drops back to pass. Throws for his tight end, O.J. Howard, who was mulled over after a gain of 3. Down to the 25. It's 3rd and 5 right now.
This is very crisp on the Here
we go. Winston in the shotgun takes the snap. Throws for Jaquiz Rogers, who is upended but gets the first down. These Tampa Bay receivers and halfbacks taking some big shots early on.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive
side. Remember, Mike Evans is out with an injury.
Play action pass coming up. Yes, he is. Throw for O.J. Howard.
Wait.
The defender gets knocked down. Is chased down. Spin move.
Oh,
down to the 1.
Wait, what?
Buccaneers do not score on that. What? I think we should take another look.
Yeah, challenge.
And Tampa Bay will challenge.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride.
That was really awesome.
Looking at the spot of the ball. He does cross the goal line. But does his knee touch first? Oh, his knee comes down.
Oh.
Let's see if they get it.
Let's see here.
And the ruling on the
field stands. So Tampa Bay loses a timeout here.
Oh,
that cost them. They only have 1 challenge left in the game. Quiz Rogers lines up behind his fullback. Is going in. Touchdown Buccaneers early on here.
Very nice.
Drive set up by that huge catch and run by O.J. Howard all the way down to the 1 yard line.
O.J. Howard looking like that.
So throws it downfield.
Oh, I made it!
Kicks the PAT 7-0.
I know, it's like you actually made it that time. Like, oh, let's go.
Wait, he made it?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Wow, 7-0. Sorry. Kickoff here by Enger.
McCaffrey did receive.
Receives at 5. Jukes gets to the 26. A return of 21 yards. Cam Newton coming out to the field. The 2015 season MVP recipient.
Jonathan Stewart in the backfield.
Led his Panthers to a 15-1 record. Jonathan Stewart, the former trailblazer from Timberline High School out in Lacey, Washington.
About the 28. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Kelvin Benjamin going out wide. Cam Newton, former Auburn quarterback.
Was he really from Florida?
Auburn College.
Oh, Auburn College. I thought it'd be like Auburn, Washington.
No.
Might have been
Oh.
That would have been awesome, too. Yeah.
It's like that's literally down the street from us.
Yeah. Newton under center. Stewart in the backfield. Stewart, look at the former Trailblazer go, picking up the first down.
And he's going to have the first down.
There's 2 rushes for 7 yards. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the change going for Carolina.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic
Next week, the
no misdirection.
Panthers will be on the road.
First down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, they'll be on the
Like you
road
said,
again
old school,
for their final game of the year against the
smash
Atlanta
mouth
Falcons.
football.
Right
Go
now,
Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Real life implications.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The actual
You know what he's doing right now?
Newton drops back. We know in the backfield is running, trips over his own lineman and get down at the 41.
Still a gain of 4 yards.
3rd and 7 now. 3rd and 10.
And the plays he's making,
Newton
he's throwing them in the
with
offensive
McCaffrey in the backfield.
Watch the screenplay on this.
Olsen.
Throwing on 3rd down.
Middle of the field, throw to Olsen. Jukes out a defender. Down to the 33, Newton showing off that rocket for an arm.
What a
Pick up there, 26
No,
yards.
as I was saying, Newton, a former Auburn State quarterback and a former Florida Gator who played with Tim Tebow. And they chose to start Tim Tebow over him. I guess they made a mistake there because who's gone to the Super Bowl? Who hasn't?
Where is Tim Tebow?
Like doing commercials.
Commercials?
1,000-yard seasons.
Oh, I don't know what he's doing now. He was. His first MLB debut. He had a 2-run home run.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you.
didn't
It's
know
the
that.
Panthers.
Because I know there was like a while where he wasn't doing
Bunches in
anything.
the slot.
They've got a second.
I still like Tim
I know there was. Hand off to Jonathan Stewart.
This is Stewart again.
Tackled for a loss
And he
of
will
2.
lose
Mike
yardage
Clark.
back to the 34-yard
Frank Clark.
line.
Have an amazing
Could be an
season.
MVP
They
candidate
lost 2
himself.
there. And
How many
it's 3rd
sacks he's
down.
been getting this season.
I was a little bit surprised by what we just
The
saw there
12-2
because
Philadelphia
this is
Eagles
what
taking on the
normally
Oakland Raiders who are 10-4.
wears down a defense.
Throws it sideways.
Should be
That should be
intentional.
intentional grounding.
Allowed the penetration and
Oh,
the
they're
ability
pointing
to
at
stuff him for a loss.
they're pointing at one of the
The effort's always
fullback.
going to be there.
So
Everyone's always
I
gonna
guess
try
that
to
is
make a
not.
catch, but underthrown balls,
So
I
the
think, are
receiver
the
was in the
toughest
area.
ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's
Gano
going in the
to
opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break,
kick
and
the
come
field
back and
goal.
get it.
And
Oh,
Damian
bounces
Adams
just
he
in,
kept it on
3 to
line and
7.
managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Sean.
Jackson returns at the
A
10.
bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it.
Down to
He
the
had
17, a
drive
gain
down
of 17
low because of
yards
the length of the kick.
on that. I just want to take this moment to say that we are sponsored by Purple Drink. Get your Purple Drink today.
The purple drink.
The
Tonight
purple
on
drink.
Christmas
Amino
Eve,
acids,
but we
my guy.
make that up with
With the
2
brand,
games
that's all.
under your tree tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. I'm just
Throw to
seeing the
Rodgers,
top star
who is
right here.
upended again, this time by Luke
With the
Kuechly.
Steelers and Texans at 4:30 Eastern,
Jameis
followed by the
Winston really
Raiders and
taking
Eagles,
care
a
of the
Super
ball
Bowl
today.
15 rematch. You impressed
Trying
about
not to turn it over. He's got to be able to play playoff football if he wants to take to win a Super Bowl.
Ooh,
Quiz Rodgers taken down hard again by Luke Kuechly.
Kuechly knowing just where to go.
Kuechly, one of the best linebackers in the league.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack.
Returned pick sixes on all kinds of
But in a
quarterbacks.
sense, that just sets things up for big run.
Oh, did he get
Moncrief caught it down to the 31.
Very nice.
Give him 30 yards.
Winston 6 for 6, 118 yards so far
We
today.
know he's got the speed there. He needed the
Really
speed
taking care of
and
the
the
football.
hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have
Does
to
not
respect
miss
it
the
as a defender.
step.
So you have to either play off or
Throws
make
it
sure
middle of
you
the field for Paul Richardson.
contact
Dropped!
with him, and he's able to do exactly what
Broken
you said.
up by
Uses speed to his
Munnerlin.
advantage
Paul Richardson's
and
been
go
having
up
a
and
lot
get
of
the
drops
football. That's a
lately,
big-time
too.
play right there.
Do you think that has a role in
So he
his
can't hang
contract
on, and as I watch it unfold,
I think maybe because he doesn't like the contract he has right now and you're not giving him a new one.
Oh!
Intercepted by Coleman.
Oh, sad.
Kurt Coleman with the interception. Could have gone around there to turn it for pick 6, but runs for the middle of the field. Because he's a guy who likes contact.
Who was Jameis throwing to there?
That was very offline and horrible decision-making by James Winston. I don't say that often. Frank Clark gets dodged by Cam Newton. Newton brought down after he picks up the first down. 217 yards for Superman right there.
He's going to have to be Superman to win this game.
It's only 7-3. He's down by 4. But this defense is known to force a turnover or 2. Hand off to Jonathan Stewart as he keeps turning those legs. And I think the legs are a little bit heavy for him today, as he is trying to get something going.
Do you think that this Buccaneer defense is going to turn up the heat and maybe blitz a little today?
They're going to have to. They're going to have to, I think, less blitzing and a little bit more QB containing will take down Cam Newton's ability to run out of the pocket. See, there he goes again. They blitz middle, goes in a juke move and a spin. Gets down to the 49-yard line and is going in a hurry up here. Under 2 minutes to go here in the half.
Super Cam taking it all.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
Newton throws on the run for Kelvin Benjamin. Taken down by Darius Slay to the 16.
Carolina really capitalizing on this turnover.
Yes, they are. They are trying to get some points here before the half ends. Olsen was in the slot. Newton's going to run for it. Gets down to the 12-yard line. Number one calling a timeout. Only has 1 left. Not a smart move.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
I mean, Carolina scores here, they're going to want to get the ball back. Because Carolina gets the ball at half.
Newton
on 2nd down.
Throws for Stewart. Fumble! Oh!
Wait!
Quan Alexander taking it the other way. Newton trying to chase him, but nothing's going to give. He returns this one for 6. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The score right now is 13-3.
Very nice.
Just as we thought Carolina was coming back, this Tampa Bay
They force a turnover right there. And it's 14-3. We have not seen Fitzpatrick play all season long.
Oh, yeah.
Well, only on fakes.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
1:17 left.
We want Patrick.
Do you think that they rest Jameis for the playoffs next week, or do they play?
Well, they're in battle for the division. I think they win today and the Saints lose. They could rest James Winston next week, but I'd say they wouldn't.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Samuel with the catch and run. It's down to 2nd and 2.
How about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch.
Newton, there's a flag.
Someone.
Looks like a neutral zone infraction, maybe. False start on the offense, actually. And that's good to hear for Tampa Bay.
Their last push to get into the playoffs.
2nd and 7.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Newton throws for Shepard down to the 43.
Give him 14 yards that time and a fresh shut it down.
Grimes is old. I don't think he can play like he used to anymore. Newton takes the snap. He's being chased down by Kim Dichie. Sack! Carolina calls a timeout. Ron Rivera going to have to. Ron Rivera, a legendary head coach and a legendary football player, played on the that great '85 Bears defense. Went 15-1 and won the Super Bowl. Bunches makes the catch somehow. Pressed up against the corner.
And a timeout. As they get the
And
stop,
makes
just
that
under
catch.
50 seconds remaining in
3rd
half
and
number
inches.
1.
Playing press coverage here, trying to jam the receivers at the line. And as Clark gets to him. Another sack for Frank Clark on the year. Huge play to force the 4th down. 13-3.
coming off
Under
the
10
line,
seconds
he's been
left here to
wreaking
play.
havoc all year. And look, that's
Carolina.
why, as a result, he's getting some looks for
Gonna have to
defensive
punt
player of the
now
year in
since
the NFL.
Tampa Bay calls a
many people don't have
timeout.
him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of
Tennessee up
consideration. You
14-3
mentioned
on
it.
LA.
All year long, he's made big plays. And
Lee
continues to do so.
punts.
Imagine if he has a big
Miracle in the
game here.
Meadowlands
If
part
so,
2.
he could vault himself right
Nope.
into the number 1
He's
spot.
going to down it
Officially,
at the
that'll go as
1.
a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. On the ground, Rodgers.
Gain
And
of
this
1
will
by
go as a
Rodgers.
short gain
3
on what
for
will be
3.
the final act of this
3
first
rushes for 3
half.
yards and
Happy holidays,
one.
Larry. Your gift. Take the
One
halftime
touchdown.
show off, partner. We got some football. to
As
get
they
to.
kick off here after half, McCaffrey to returns at the 4.
This is taken
Gets it
as
up to the 23,
and he'll get across
upended
the 20
though.
before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Panthers had a promising
That'll be a
drive.
gain of
Out come the
19 yards.
Panthers. They'll
Then
have
they
it
just
first
fell
on
out of
offense
sorts.
in the
This
third
defense
quarter.
is coming up strong.
They have the ball here for the
Could be one
inaugural
of the
drive
best
of the
defenses
second
in the
half.
league right now.
Big deficit,
It's a
though.
young
We'll
and
see what
up-and-coming
adjustments will
defense
make.
for sure.
Stewart all runs over.
Make something more
Running
important than
over
it
this
actually
defense
is,
now.
right? I don't want to create more hype than what is
Seems like
there.
we say anything bad about this
This is a
we say
really
any
important drive, and we often talk about
imperfections
teams scripting
about this
plays to start a
defense.
game.
They
A lot
get
of them
run
script to
over or
start the
something
second
by
half, too. And they're scripting
Coleman.
something that they expect to get them into the end zone.
Then Evans
back into
comes
this
in
game.
and drops the shoulder.
Is a good one.
Evans going
It's a
tit
loss
for
of
tat
2,
with
now third down.
Stewart here.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Newton. It's gonna run.
Oh, where's he going? Oh,
Goes to the sideline, spins out.
Well, he's taken
Down to the
down
37.
picking up the
I
first
think he's
extra
strong.
flashy little spin move.
Stupid AI.
8 yards
I think
on the pickup
Cam's
there, and it
concussions are
moves
getting to
the
him.
sticks. Looking
Newton
to jam the
in the
receivers at the
shotgun.
line here. Press coverage
Carolyn.
defensively.
Takes the snap as they're bunched up on each side. Throws out for Benjamin. Benjamin tackled at the legs by T.J. Ward there.
The old man.
Old man who's won a Super Bowl back in his toward the twilight of his career, not in his heyday, I would say.
Cool under pressure right there,
Newton
escaping the pocket and finding what I think
takes
was
snap.
his primary target.
Hand off to Jonathan Stewart, who's breaking tackles. All the way down to the 12. 9 rushes, 47 yards for Jonathan Stewart.
He's coming alive in this second half. They're going to need him. Almost to the fourth quarter.
Stewart in the backfield again. Huge gain right there. Hand off to Stewart one more time. Is tackled down by Clark.
And he'll get
Gain
this
of
one
2
down
though.
at the 10-yard line. 2 yards
2nd
on
and
the
8.
carry.
Number
It'll be second
Juan
down.
is furious that his defense is getting torched like this
right
today.
there, and it's been
By
that
Just
the
way
being
the
run
entire game.
over.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all
McCaffrey takes a big
Level.
hit by Quan Alexander.
Knocked down
Picked up a
sideways
fumble, returned
at the
for a
9-yard
touchdown
line.
toward the end of the second half.
3rd and
Okay, no
7.
What do you
on
think
that
about
play,
that, Ryan?
but this guy's
They
been a
have to get
touchdown
into
I
it.
think
all year long.
that
You know they trust him with the
Number
football.
One had his tacos yet.
Touchdown Carolina. Sorry to cut you off there, Ryan.
I think Number One needs his celebratory taco.
That was a toe-tapping reception.
Oh wait, no, that was the Panthers. That. Oh, never mind.
Touchdown is
Uh,
your receiver right there.
Don't want to see the replay. I want to see the replay, actually.
Called the quick
They
game.
won't let me.
That was a super quick game.
Newton.
In the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver.
He's going to throw over through Olsen.
This quick game part of the playbook.
Sad.
It's pretty in depth
Had
because
Asante,
people want
right?
the ball
Had
in the hands of the
Asante
quarterback
Samuel
into the
right over.
playmaker's hands downfield
9
as
to
fast as
14.
possible.
No, it's not
There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved.
Got my
with
plays
that.
mixed up today. Slow down.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end
9
zone
to 5
for
Seattle
touchback.
taking on 7 and 7 Dallas.
Now we take
I
a
got
glance at
Seattle
the
picked for
offenses
that
that
one.
work their way back
Same
up
here.
for their first possession
Use my
of
house
the
if
second
I
half. They go play action here on first down.
Throws for Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson gets hit.
And
Should have been.
got sandwiched right there.
Should have been hit on a defenseless receiver.
It's not a defensive receiver call unless he is still standing or has the ball. He was in the air, so it's completely legal. I hate to say it.
Just better defense. I think you're right.
Nothing today, just a touchdown for him.
Thomas Davis is just racking up tackles today.
The leading rusher on the team is Jameis Winston after all these players have gotten hurt. Winston gonna take it again.
And they'll take him down at the
36th rush of the year, and it's 4th and 4.
Time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Hunt coming up.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
There's a little backspin on that one.
This is taken at the 18.
McCaffrey met at the 23. Is going to be down right there.
5 there on the return.
McCaffrey not the best.
Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
46 punt net yards for Anger. Newton in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hand off to Jonathan Stewart, who's looking to break free again. Hadn't TJ Ward come in there, I think Jonathan Stewart might have been taking that one to the house.
Would have been Wilson in the end zone.
Dancing his way down Broadway.
Down to the 4th quarter we go.
Tampa Bay up by 5 here.
It's the Panthers
Newton
in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here.
Goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Throws middle of the field for Greg Olsen, who stumbles for the catch, but catches it nonetheless. Down to the 46, near midfield.
Tampa Bay has 1 challenge left and 3 timeouts.
Right after the turnover, they come
Newton.
out throwing.
And there's a flag, could be a false start. See what it is. And it is a false start on Carolina.
Robert Nkemdiche getting that tackle jumpy.
And he did.
Well, at least I know we're a better commentary team than Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
Ha. Shots fired.
Yep. Newton goes out of the pocket. Is going to run. Oh, and it's tackled down about a yard or 2 short of the first down marker.
Small man
2nd and 2.
Grimes takes down Super Cam.
Cam is like, what, 265?
And 6'5"?
And Grimes is like, what, 205 or something like that? There's at least a 60 to 70 pound difference between them. And Newton has an advantage as he throws to Kelvin Benjamin and is taken down by Grimes. Well, I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, I think one of the best hits I've ever seen in my career as a broadcaster. Earl Thomas laying a big hit on Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski cracked a few ribs on that hit from Thomas. Ooh. Newton throws for Benjamin.
Grimes on the
Down to
tackle.
27. Grimes is stepping it up. You heard us call him no man. Playing like he was back in his prime. There's a flag. False start again on 68, possibly. And it is. That's going to wind up a 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd and 5.
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Newton. Under center, takes snap, drops back, throws for Kelvin Benjamin to the 28, no good.
Miles
31.
Jack stops it.
Miles Jack, a very talented linebacker. Jonathan Stewart lined up in the backfield. Young in at fullback. Play action pass. Newton takes it for himself. Dodges. Is going to get away.
Oh, no way.
Down to the 2-yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
Newton turning up the heat here. Super Cam. Wouldn't be surprised to see him dive in the end zone for this one. Jonathan Stewart taking down for a loss of 1.
2-minute warning.
Tampa Bay has not touched the ball once here in the 4th quarter. So Carolina cannot settle for a field goal.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
And there's a flag.
Second and goal. And that play
They're
goes
showing
nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag.
offensive holding.
So they have to go
It's
back.
going to be 2nd and goal from the 13. Gives them the 2nd and goal back, but I don't know why Tyrese would do that.
Ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out
I guess he just
wide,
trusts
and
his
they get
defense.
detected grabbing some cloth.
And he'll find
Down
his
to the
way
12.
down right around the 12.
3rd and goal.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring
Watch
us to
Superman
3rd
to
and
take
goal.
off here.
He'll look to throw.
Uh-oh.
And heavy contact.
Down to the
He
8.
is knocked down hard
4th and
at
goal.
the 8-yard
Uh-oh.
line.
Someone.
Running no huddle here.
And they can't settle for field
And
goal.
that's gonna bring up
They have 3
4th down.
timeouts left.
Desperation time.
Wait.
Newton.
Oh!
Broken up.
And it's
Short of the end zone
no.
anyway.
Not convert, and they turn it over.
And the Buccaneers have the ball back, but Carolina has all 3 timeouts.
Pass attempt, and the Buccaneers defense holds it.
Wiz Rogers, who has not been rushing that great today.
This is Rogers.
He's going to have to pick up a
And
1st
he'll
down,
take
and
this one up to about the
timeout
13.
number 1 used.
And
2nd
now we
and
get a
5
timeout
here.
called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in the
Looks
final
like
stages.
another run play maybe. Winston,
They're looking to throw
play
this.
action
Winston.
pass. Throws downfield for Deshaun Jackson. Catches it. He's running into the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers as they run up the score here. And that is the nail in the coffin.
Oh, yes.
Atlanta up 14-7 on the Saints right now.
Very
And
nice.
the Buccaneers here
20-9. Ron Rivera shaking his head.
Jameis Winston just
Drops back, unloads a big ass. Silencing his critics.
Deshaun Jackson flies into the end zone like an eagle.
Yeah, you can, but
The
still,
defender
you gotta
just
stay
trips over his own
vigilant.
feet
Can't
trying
give
to get
up
him.
anything cheap and easy. That could put you in
Oh,
some
there
I
jeopardy.
mean, he was an Eagle when he had the miracle in the Meadowlands play against the Giants. The New York Giants with the Eli Manning,
On for the extra
the
point is
New York Giants. Kick is good, 21-9.
It's a 12-point lead.
Theoretically, there's still a chance.
Theoretically, you're an illegitimate free thinker. That's a field goal.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I gotta drink some of my purple drink.
And as this offense makes their way
Just-
back out, NFC playoff race time. Look at what's going on there. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat
Newton
in
drops
meetings with
back.
coaches and they use the term
Throws for
complementary
Jonathan
football?
Stewart.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
It's okay,
It's a
Stewart.
chance for them
Timberland
to
High School
pick
sucks
themselves
anyway.
back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup.
I know you wanted to
and
play for
recover.
Oklahoma.
To throw
No,
on
you wanna play
second
for
down. Newton.
Well, John Kitman was there. Greg Olson goes down to the 40.
50 seconds left. They're going to need a touchdown.
Olsen there for a
2-point
Carolina
conversion.
first down.
And maybe an
Management
onside
definitely
kick
critical here if they want to get back in this
like
game.
Yeah.
with another touchdown.
They have to up the tempo
Exactly.
in this case,
Yeah.
down a couple
Winston
of
throws for
They
Samuel.
have a chance to win this ball game.
Leveled.
And taking it across
Tampa
the
Bay
field
calling a
and
timeout.
just shy of the 40.
What's with that?
Now the defense going to
Making
use
sure
the
they're on the
first
right
of their
defensive
timeouts.
formation.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
Newton
this.
takes the snap.
Newton
Throws for Funches. Who almost broke away there. Grimes had not chased him down.
Now a
Usually
second
Brett
timeout
Grimes
called
lets that
for
kind of
by
stuff
the
slip.
defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Newton
Here's Newton.
snap. Throws for Samuel.
Throw right
Makes a
side
spin
of the
move.
field by
Oh,
Samuel.
nice.
Runs the wrong direction and gets tackled on purpose. What is going on with him?
Someone's hurt on the play.
Now it looks like it was Samuel.
Big plays in
Curtis
succession.
Samuel.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but
Russell
now they gotta
Shepard
get ready.
stepping
It's
in.
1st and goal.
Russell's a good name.
I think we know somebody back there.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh. What?
Throws it away.
Wait,
Field goal.
did
2
you throw it
points.
through the field goal post?
87 points.
Brings up second down.
I think that should be worth some points.
That should be
Target practice.
That should be worth half a point. So
9.5.
yeah, so they have 9.5 points.
Especially tough.
Out of bounds.
Olsen cannot spin the other direction. What is going on with these players?
There was 2 people open, and Cam could have easily taken that to the end
New
zone.
England destroys Buffalo though, 34-3.
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen.
Intercepted by Levante David.
And that should do
David chased down by Cam Newton as Newton saves face there. And this game is pretty much over, 21-9. Could be your final score. I know Number Juan, he likes to call some pass plays, likes to get that points per game average just a little bit up. Winston, play action pass, throws, almost intercepted by Coleman.
pops out incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great
Winston,
play if he'd been able
play
to
action
hold on.
pass. Looks to throw for Deshaun Jackson again. Bounces off his hands. 5 seconds left.
Let's do Ryan's.
With 5 seconds
Number
to
one,
go.
he looks to Ryan.
Me?
He looks to Ryan and he calls up his favorite prayer. He's going for it all.
Oh, might as well.
The Hail of Mary.
Hale Rogers coming up.
Yeah, Roger.
Last play, yes, but there have been some big
Oh,
numbers
oh,
put up
someone
against him
He's
offensively.
going to get sacked.
Steps away to his left.
Runs out.
He just runs out of bounds.
Hale Rogers couldn't work any better. Ron Rivera takes a loss here with the Panther squad
Playing no matter where.
as Tampa Bay walks in to Carolina and takes a win here, 21-9.
That was really
Could have been 28-9 had Cam Newton not tackled Levante David. He had green grass ahead of him. And that is a good win here.
So for the
Stick around for the post-game conference with head coach Tyrese Jackson.
Here comes the
And they'll
stats.
return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Carolina, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7.
Oh, it's showing the highlights.
And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the
That game could have
Falcons.
been anyone's game, but the momentum shifted. Oh, and I guess that's all.
Post-game conference time. That little break with the highlights and stuff, and a little something by Tyrese Jackson. Tyrese Jackson, coach.
Yes.
What was the game plan coming in here to plan for Super Cam? You know he runs. He's very versatile with his arm and his legs. What was the plan? More blitzing, more QB containment, QB spies.
We was gonna try to limit Cam and his running today and limit Jameis Winston and his turnovers and pray that saved us, and we wasn't able.
So more nickel and dime football I saw today. As you guys will play the 11-4 Saints, and you guys are 11-4.
There's some big news coming up. I'd just like to tell you guys. It'd be in our stories. Right there, Frank Clark is on pace to break the single-season sack record. He's sitting pretty with 21 sacks on the season.
Oh.
Ooh, that is a great thing for him. But you guys do play the Saints 11-4 and 11-4 for the division.
Yes.
You guys need to go 12. You guys are in control of the division right now. You guys did drop a game to the Falcons 2 weeks ago as Falcons got revenge. What you did to them in their hometown. Right now, you guys are only have one loss against your division. You are 4-1 against your division so far. And right now, you guys currently hold a playoff spot, so you guys are in the playoffs along with the Saints. Just neither of you have clinched a division berth or a wild card. So the Eagles right now are... Ooh, the Eagles are the first seed in the NFL. The Buccaneers are the third. And... Oh no, the Buccaneers are the first. Buccaneers... Wait, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it wrong. I'm butchering it. Sorry. Eagles are first seed. Buccaneers are the third. The Seahawks are the third. Buccaneers are second seed. I can't say 2 today.
No
I can't say
twos.
second.
Oh well.
The 2s are messing me up. Okay, Eagles 1, Buccaneers 2, Seattle on the 3rd seed. Go down a little bit more, Tyrese, please. And the Redskins in 4th.
It's gonna be an
Interesting.
interesting playoff run.
Wait, no, Redskins are in 4th.
It's going to be a very interesting playoff run. And let's look at the stats coming up for the season.
Let's look at the
Since
awards.
we have the yearly awards coming up in one more
League MVP could either go to Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, or Drew Brees.
Oh.
And then Coach of the Year
Doug Peterson
or number one.
Number 1, it's number 2 right now.
Wait, let's go to the NFC awards real quick. Let's look at those. I want to see who the leaders are. NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Drew Brees. Jameis Winston 4th on that. Go down. Defensive Player of the Year, Brandon Graham or KJ Wright. Frank Clark on the Buccaneers.
Frank Clark's up there too.
Not even considered in a top 3 position. Dalvin
Awesome.
Cook, OJ Howard might have something to say about that. Defensive Rookie of the Year,
We have it.
Reuben Foster.
We have
No one. Best quarterback, Jameis Winston. Number 2, I bet if Jameis Winston wins next week, he could.
best wide receiver. Mike Evans coming in 3rd. Oh, well, let's see if best.
Remember,
D-line.
these finals aren't. These standings are not final yet. We got one more game to go.
Oh, we got 2 Buccaneers for best D line. Frank Clark and Robert Nkemdiche.
Prince Amukamara.
Let's see best linebackers.
KJ Wright.
Number 1.
Deion Buchanan and Chandler Jones.
Best kicker goes to
Matt Bryant, Robbie Gold, Matt Prater. No Buccaneers on this. It makes sense.
And so the stats will be updated next week, everyone. Thank you all for
watching.
loyal to our fan base, and we will see you next week.